Morning 3D. Today, I hope, is a fun Friday for you. All right, so we have a couple surprises for you today and actually a lot of information for next week. So you might need to show this blog post to your parents. Actually, if you can show your blog post to your parents, this would be really important. So let's first look at our Zoom schedule for today. You have instrumental 10 to 10:15. And then we're going to celebrate Jack's birthday today. And I'll explain a little bit why we can't celebrate on his actual birthday, Monday, June 1st. So come with a joke to celebrate Jack's birthday. We'll share 5 jokes today. And then we'll go into our book club breakout rooms. So please come prepared with your notes from your book club and please assign someone who will share the Padlet and you can talk off the Padlet and I will also have some guiding questions for you that I'll share out before our Zoom together. Also know that our library broadcast is at 2:30. Okay, this is the part I need you to share with your parents so that they can mark it down on their calendars and make adjustments so that you can plan for your week next week with our class. So next week will be an A schedule for Zooms, which is already in your social studies folder. But I didn't make any changes for the rest of the changes that are done that week, so please keep this in mind. So Monday is a wellness day. All activities will be provided by the district. So your parents will be getting an email with the menu of activities available to you, which you've done before. So it's going to be a similar setup. The reason for this is that all teachers are in meetings all day, so we will not have a blog post for that day. So have fun and be well with that. Also, you will find our blog post posted on Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember, Tuesday, June 2nd, I have office hours 11 to 12, so if you need me, just email me. Wednesday, June 3rd, we will not have a Zoom since I will be spending the day cleaning out our classroom and packing up our school materials for you to take home. This is going to be a tough day for me because I'm going to go into a classroom that was left March 8th, and we had no idea this was ever going to happen. So it's going to be a hard day for me. I will collect everything in your chairs, the book bins that you have, and your mailboxes, and I'll put everything together for your families and for you to have. Okay, but on that day, even though we're not Zooming, there is a library broadcast at 2:30 if you want to attend that. Okay, so this is the surprise for today. This is a virtual classroom that we set up, and I'm going to give you more directions about how this looks like. The third grade teachers have been taking a class to create a virtual classroom, so here we go. The links for your lesson work will be in the virtual classroom. So I am going to share the virtual classroom to you on Google Slides in your social studies folder. So you won't find it on the blog post. It will be in your social studies folder and it will be called Grade 3 Classroom. You'll notice that there are 5 rooms. There's one introductory room and one classroom for each teacher. And there's links inside each of the rooms for various activities. And then you can click everywhere and be surprised at how many links are actually hidden. We purposely don't always show you where the links are. Now, today there's an exploration piece, but there are some required activities. The first required activity is your social studies lesson in the first room. You're going to click on me to hear my message, and I'm going to show you in a bit. And then watch the 3 videos on the board, and then complete the seesaw assignment that's called Postcard to a Tourist or to your teacher. The second required assignment is a math lesson in Miss Luciano's room about pictographs. And you're going to watch the lesson on her smartboard and then complete the workbook pages, which I'll show you. The rest of the activities are yours to choose. Maybe go on a scavenger hunt. Can you find any of the items that are listed below? There's even more than this that are hidden. And we'll share this every Friday with you. We only have 2 more Fridays after this, where you can continue searching and looking at different activities. But these are the 2 activities that are required. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we had a lot of fun making these, so you can guess who is who. I'm not going to tell you. And here's your assignment. This is your introduction of the classroom. So today's date, it says complete the seesaw activity, write a postcard. And then these icons tell you the videos of each. You have Bronx Zoo, the Yankee Stadium, and Fordham University. Now, press the audio right here and then press play and I'll give you some directions. The one thing I did notice, sometimes the links don't work unless you press it in the present mode. So when you go into the present mode, Then you can actually press on this and then expand the video so it'll be full screen. So you can do that for 3 of these. Each video is about 4 minutes, and it just helps you to learn more about these landmarks that are in the Bronx. Okay, so tap around the room and see if you can find any hidden things. I'll just give you a clue. Well, I'm not going to tell you too much. So the next slide is Mrs. Luciano's room, okay? And she gives you a message here. And again, to go in present mode and press play, and you can expand the video. And she does a math lesson here. And then you're going to click on her math books where look, when I click here, this is where you'll find your math workbook pages. Okay, so have fun. Click around and see what you can find out. And then, can you guess who this is? Yep, Mrs. Boyer. So have fun. Click around. And then, wow, do you notice something about our classroom? I decided to put a picture of our classroom in here. So read my message. These are some fun optional extra. There's a virtual Bronx Zoo, and this elephant video is only about a minute, but it's so cute. 2 elephants that are at the Bronx Zoo. And then Discovery Education, if you want, there's a fun Yankee. I know some of our boys would love to watch this, and girls, because I'm a huge Yankee fan. But in here, there's a fun Yankee board where you can watch like a minute clip of an old Yankee game in black and white. So check those out. These are optional, but I think you would really enjoy these as well. And last, Mrs. Megan. And here she has an audio. She gives you some clues that you can do and click around her room. She's got a lot of clues in her room, and see what you can find. Now, see when I click on that, you see how this pops up? So you can definitely tell that there's different links that are hidden. So we're really excited for you to play around with that. Definitely let us know what you think. And just have a scavenger hunt and check it around. But again, it'll be the next 2 Fridays, we'll have the same thing. So if you didn't get to an activity, you can always click around for later. Smart fact, boys and girls, this is such a cool fact here about Mount Everest. And if you watch this video, Eleni Michelle really explains how Mount Everest is formed. And she talks about the physical features of the earth with uplifting and erosion and how these huge mountains are formed. It's really amazing, and it's explained really well and kid-friendly. So definitely take advantage of watching this cool video. Okay, so what do you need to do by the end of today? Your fantasy book clubs, read for 20-30 minutes of your book club. Be prepared for your book club at 11 a.m. Your virtual classroom, watch the math lesson from Miss Luciano's classroom, and also complete workbook pages 138 and 139. Your reflex math for those who still need to finish. Social studies, I give you 3 more landmarks. The Bronx Zoo, Fordham University, and Yankee Stadium. I give you 3 mandatory videos to look at, and I promise you'll love them. And then some optional ones in my classroom. Then go to the Seesaw activity and write in your postcard. Words their way is due, and there's of course optional activities in the virtual classroom, and cursive is due if you didn't finish yet. What I do want to point out on our Seesaw today, okay, look here. This is where the address, so if you did Mrs. DeGrazia, you could write just Heathcote School here, and this is, your pretend stamp. You're going to write on these lines. Notice there is a second page. You definitely need to write at least that. The first and second page, and use your text box, and make your fonts small enough but legible enough. You need to really think about, I give you all the directions here. Write a claim. Your claim could be as simple as, you should visit the Bronx Zoo for many reasons. But out of the 6 landmarks we learned, I want you to pick 3 and add details, reasons why you should visit. All the directions are here. Play my instructions. They're all in full detail. I'm really looking forward to reading what you've learned from this week, and get ready for Staten Island and Queens for next week. Okay, boys and girls, I'll see you at 11 o'clock. Enjoy today's work, and I hope you get a little bit of a chuckle with our virtual classroom. I know I did. See you soon.